April is open house month. Now more than ever, your local Century 21 agent is ready to help you find your path home. Start the journey now by visiting your local Century 21 office or century21.com. Century 21.
Hey everybody, welcome to the podcast. I'm going to do it a little bit different this week. You know I'm Robin Meade, but I'm hanging out with the Cleveland Indians. Here's their star, Grady Sizemore. What am I going to show them? I'm going to show them
behind the scenes look into our dugout.
Good job. My Indians have been eating donuts.
Yep.
I'm Carl Willis, Indians pitching coach. Robin will review the Nipplegate story at the airport again today.
The TSA is changing its policies on body piercings. Also, as we pass the popcorn here at the ballpark, I'm taking you behind the scenes and show you how tough it is, thank you, to time a show.
Nothing to see here, folks.
But first, in the newsroom this morning, there is word of a possible deal regarding that pet food recall story that we had a while back. About a year ago, it seemed like every time we turned around in this newsroom, there was another pet food that was being recalled. Remember, they investigated it and they found that this stuff had melamine from China in it, possibly making all of these pets sick or even worse. In fact, my hairstylist, who you see here, obviously in happier times, his own dog died from it and even checked the SKU numbers on the can for the recalled stuff. Well, now there is word that there could be a possible deal in the makings, and here's how it ran on the tube. The pet food company, linked to thousands of pet deaths, may be ready to pay up. Menu Foods agreed to tentative settlements in lawsuits with pet owners in the United States and Canada yesterday. It is unclear how much the settlements will be worth, though. But the company says it expects its costs associated with last year's massive recall to be almost $54 million. You know, the judge in the case doesn't have a hearing about the agreement until May, so we'll keep you updated on that. Even if you're watching this podcast, say, in cold weather, maybe the boys of summer will warm you up. Here's the deal. I recently got to go behind the scenes with the Cleveland Indians. They know that I'm from Ohio, and when they were here in town playing Atlanta, they asked me to come hang out with them at the field. The benefit for you is you get to come with me, snoop around the locker room with me, and take batting practice too. Come on, let's go meet them. Hi, how are you?
Oh, it's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you,
Morning
Robin Meade.
sunshine.
Oh, you
Yeah.
lost! Hi, Danny. Robin Meade. How are you doing? Hi.
Tim Maxey, how are you?
Nice to meet you. How are you?
How you doing?
Good. My name's Robin Meade with CNN. I do this before every show, yeah. So while the rest of the team keeps warming up, we went snooping around their locker room with outfielder David DeLucci. Apparently he's Mr. Style, because here he is spilling on which teammates need a fashion makeover.
This is terrible.
Okay, so we're going through the lockers right now to find out who dresses the best.
That is, looks like somebody's bedspread.
So I asked him who needs a style makeover. He said, Ryan Garco.
Oh, this is Cece.
Cece? Okay,
Good dresser.
Cece's clothes are so big that they don't really fit on the hanger.
He's the only one that rivals me in good dressing.
Now, if you've ever wondered what special provisions baseball players get at the ballpark, let's go check out the kitchen. See what the Indians have been eating. My Indians have been eating donuts.
Yeah, there were 4 boxes this morning. There's only 2 left.
There's only 2 left. Finally, the big moment came when I got to take batting practice with them. Now, I'm no sporto, so just in case you are ever in a situation where you need to take batting practice, who knows? Listen to the tips they gave me. First, from the manager, Eric Wedge.
You got to believe that you're going to hit the ball. You got to see it before it happens. So before you even swing the bat, you've already visualized that you're going to make contact. That's what you're going to do. Mind over matter. That's right. That's good focus right there.
Then, at the batting tee. And finally, in front of all the seat players, coaches, and fans staring. No pressure, no pressure. I connected! I connected again!
I don't have to start doing that.
Get out of here, ball.
You know what? In the end, they said that I did better than LeBron James did at the batting cage. So, you know, who's complaining, right? All right, remember the story about the Nipplegate at the airport where a lady was made to take out her nipple rings, even though it took pliers to do it, at the security line? Well, here's the follow-up. The TSA is changing its policies on body piercings. That comes after a woman that we talked about last week complained that she had to take out her nipple rings at the airport. This was at the Dallas airport. Now, the agency says that the agents there follow procedure in making her remove them. But from now on, a visual inspection or pat down will be okay. People won't be forced to remove piercings. Painful just to look at. All right, so this is the Headline News Control Room. This is where the producer sits when the show is on. Let me just show you on our rundown. Every little second is timed out. This story gets 13 seconds, that story gets 22. So when the producers time it out, they have it down to the exact wire. When the anchors start talking, who us? Well, then the show becomes heavy. Producer Cheryl has a reputation of running a little overtime. I'm going to show you some of that and some of the antics that happen in here when there's not breaking news. First though, Cheryl, are you on time?
It's looking great. No, actually, no. We're heavy. I'm heavy. It won't stop talking. It's still a minute over. I'm heavy. Travel is dead. Travel is dead.
I heard Cheryl was already heavy and the show hasn't even started.
Nothing to see here, folks. Keep moving.
We work with funny people, don't we? You know, the truth is it's usually Bob in the 9 a.m. Eastern show whose travel segment gets cut down a little bit. Watch and see if you don't notice it. You know, in our viewer emails, we get a lot of questions about, oh, do you guys have stylists who choose your clothes? You know, people who tell you what look to go for. We really don't. You know, it's just kind of what we come up with. But a lot of decisions get made in the makeup room, even for Richard Louis, like this.
All right, see the time over there? It's 5:42 in the a.m. And I guess this is a ritual that I'm usually not here for. Every day, Richard, what happened?
It's what I do. I break out my little tie case because I can't pick ties. I got two. They pretty much look the same. And I asked all these great makeup people in here what they think it. So which one do you like?
This one.
All right.
Which one did she vote for?
She voted for this silver red one and
Okay, that was Davia.
I was going for the burgundy.
burgundy.
Burgundy. Wait, did I get you? Burgundy. So we got 2 votes for the burgundy.
And one for the gray. So in these situations, they're allowed to have a silver bullet. And sometimes I call out, are you guys getting a silver bullet on it? No? Lay down the train tracks? Okay. So
What's
it
the
looks
silver
like
bullet?
that means that if you really, really love it, you can actually make it work. So right now, Bobby can say, okay, I'm going to go for this no matter what. And I'll wear this one. But since she's not laying down the train tracks, I'm going to go with the one that got the most votes.
All right, we'll see how it looks
So red
over
it
here.
is. Yeah, we'll see how it is. I don't know.
I love it. I love it.
So now you know the secrets of how Richard chooses his tie. You know what? That's going to be it for this podcast. But so glad to have you with us. I'll see you tomorrow morning on the show. Okay.